All right, guys. So if y'all recall, that was like maybe a year or 2 years ago. Gabrielle Union made an interview or did an interview. She was talking about how she goes 50-50 with her husband. Guys, this is her husband, not her boyfriend or snake link or situationship, but this is your husband. So recently, that was like a day or a couple days ago, she said that she enters her vulnerable era. What does it mean? So to me, it seems like she's so sick and tired of being independent and being a boss bitch. I mean, I don't know why women always claim that they want to be independent. If you are an adult, for the most part, most adults are independent. Maybe not financially, but you're independent though. But let me play the clips. I think we got a few clips here of her talking
I
about.
famously said 50-50 or bust, right? And I meant that financially, spiritually, emotionally. And there's just a lot of days that I have 10% and I need him to be 90. There's days I don't have shit and I need him to be 100. It's a trauma response. And 50-50 is I'm not going to be vulnerable enough to trust you with 100% of anything, not my heart, not my cash. And when I started to really address that, and I was like, do you want to pay whole mortgage? I thought I was about to die. I had such anxiety. Like I was crying, I was shaking. And he was like, you insisted on that. He's like, I thought it made you feel better. I'm like, it did. And right now I want to take it back. Now it sounds crazy to be like, you, Mr. NBA superstar who made a bazillion more amount of money than I do, can pay the mortgage, because I hate the feeling of releasing that to someone. And you release that to someone, chaos can happen. And it's brought us closer, because he knows it's not about whether he can afford it. It's being vulnerable enough. I famously said 50.
But you're going to keep paying that 50-50 to me, though. So it seems like to me, now she's down bad or she's low on cash. Now she tried to be vulnerable. She wants she want him to do like 90 and she probably going to do 10. Or she wants him to do like 100. Like, I get it, people change their mind, but I'm like, this is just insane. Like, how are you gonna have that mindset to your husband, though? I don't know where women nowadays getting that mindset from. I know media, society has a lot to do with it, because they benefit from it if you think about it, right? Because they want to have everybody in the workforce. They want to make sure that, everybody paying taxes so they can make more money. If they only have like men working, it's not helping society, and people won't pay a lot of taxes. It'll be less taxes. That's just one of the reasons, right? So that's why nowadays those women, they are like, yeah, I want to be independent. I'll go 50-50 just in case something happen. Why are you entering the relationship or even a marriage thinking that something might happen? I get it, things happens all the time, but you having that mindset right off the bat, that's you looking for failure, though. It's like, let a man be a man. If a man takes control of everything, if they can, because not everybody can do it. Like me, I ain't got money like that to pay 100% of the bill. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But if you find a man who's able to do all that, let a man be a man, because that makes him or most men feel good about himself. I get it. Some women might say like, okay, when a man start paying all the bills, all that, they become more controlling. But the man is the leader, right? He has to control everything. Also, there's levels of controlling. If they become very controlling, telling you what to eat, when to sleep, what to eat, yeah, that's a little too much. But if the man is a leader and he's a good leader, let him be the leader. If you allow that to happen, you are going to function at your highest level of femininity, and the man also going to function at his highest level of masculinity. So let me move on to the next clip, because it continues, right?
He's like, I thought it made to be open enough to know that I'm okay. I'm okay as his wife. He's okay as my husband. I'm okay in this family. I'm okay in this home. I deserve it. And so I'm trying to expand my heart, expand all of the notions of what vulnerability can look like.
As you heal, as you evolve, as you lean more into vulnerability,
you can also change how you feel about something, and it's okay. Sometimes when we build those walls up for safety or to keep what we think is harm out, we can also keep love out too. To be open enough to know that.
So I see now, like, the dating game has been changing. Women came to realization that things are getting hard. The feminism, or the independent boss bitch ain't working for them, because that makes them very stressed out. Most women are stressed out, working 2 jobs, trying to handle all the bills, trying to play the man roles when you have a man. So they start noticing that, okay, this is not for us. Because women, to be honest, they were not built for that. And that's why you see women complain about, oh, men get paid more than women. Yes, they do, but it's not like they do get paid because companies just want to pay women less. That's not happening. They get less. Men get paid more because men put work. Men are open to do a lot of overtime. They're open to work multiple jobs. Women, they're not really built for that, which is fine, because with 2 different people, I do not expect women to be like that. And it's sexy for me to see my woman just work 40 hours a week, or if she can't even do 20 hours, stay home, look pretty, take care of the kids, or take care of me, a family, take care of herself as well. That's pretty. Let me do the hard work. So now those women, they notice that, this shit is too hard for us. Like, they're getting stressed out. They're not functioning at the highest level. So it's not working. So they're trying to change it, because if you think about feminism, that shit was just some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you though. It was just some bullshit. But let me continue though. The next clip here.
Change how you feel about something.
I'll say there's no more clips.
50-50 in our household is,
okay, that's
first of all, let's say I have 20 to 50 responsibilities.
Right.
And my wife have 20 to 50 responsibilities. And when I say that, that means she has a mother, she has her sisters, she has her dad, she has a lot of things that she's responsible for.
Right.
You know what she does?
Right.
She pays 100% of that.
Right.
You know what I do? I pay 100% of my life. When our life come together, my wife is a working actress,
right,
who spends time away from the family to go work,
do our job.
Build.
Right.
We decided together, because I think I said one time we was in Miami, I said something about it being my house that I paid for. My wife looked at me, she was like, you will never say that to me again when it's something that we share. And so my wife was like, that when we moved to LA, I got half on it. You will never say my house again.
Wow.
She said, you can say that in the arena. Yeah. And so in our life, our home, 50-50, we purchased it together.
Right.
50-50 in our household is...
Yeah, I get it, man. He was mad, clearly. He said, my house. But that's your husband. You guys got a child together. Like, you should not be by her if you say, this is my house. I know that was not smart of him to say that, because, come on, bro. Yeah, that's your wife and y'all live together. Technically, that's your house. You know what I'm saying? Even though the deed is under your name, or the lease is under your name, whatever might be the case, or you pay 100% of the bill, but it's still like, it's still like your house. I also get it. Most of those women, comes from a place of insecurity. They have dealt with a lot of traumas. They still healing themselves. They seen family members going through a lot of things. So that's why they have their guards up, just in case something happened. Also, I see both sides, to be honest with you. But yeah. So things happen, man. Let me see what the next clip. So
anything that goes on with our daughter, 50-50. We share it together. Now, it's some things I pick up, or some things she pick up, but she does something, I do something.
Right.
If we take a yacht trip, we could do it 50-50, or I could do it myself. But my wife is a working woman.
Right.
She's a boss and an independent woman in her own life.
Right.
She's like, I'm gonna put, you know what, that little 200.
Yeah, that's stressful, man. Everything y'all gotta do is gotta be 50-50. You taking your daughter out. Oh, how much is it? $200. Yeah, baby, I'll put $100. Like, yeah, I mean, saying that my wife is independent, like, I would say never, but men don't really claim to say that I'm independent. That sounds stupid, right? Doesn't it? Like, imagine a man going around being like, yo, I'm independent, man. You're supposed to be independent. Like, adults supposed to be independent. Even her saying that she's an independent boss. Yeah, I mean, as an adult, you are independent because you have your own thought. You can move out of the house whenever you want. You can work if you want. If you have a husband, it's a different story because, you gotta talk, especially you guys, if you guys have kids, all that. But I just don't like that when women go around talking about I'm independent. It sounds so dumb to me because as an adult, you're supposed to be independent. So it's like a man going around saying that, yo, I have a dick. Yeah, as a man, you're supposed to have a dick. So why are you going around talking about you have a dick? So that's what it sounds to me when women goes around and say I'm independent. I get it. They say it because they want people to look at them as like independent financially. Yeah, maybe they should start saying I'm independent financially because like I say, if you're an adult, you're supposed to be independent. Most adults are independent. So yeah. So that's pretty much. Let me see. Roland Martin claims Bonnie K. Williams comments about Gabrielle Union doing when it's played. Which one actually has a husband? Let me see. One man, this is beyond stupid. Has nothing to do with traditional norms. Hell, there's a lot of that isn't traditional. So someone holler, I am an independent black woman, but then want to fall back to traditional crap. And out of these three, which one actually has a husband next? Okay, I get it. I mean, it's like women nowadays. Like some women they want women to be meant to be traditional, but they don't want to act traditional. They don't want to act back as traditional women. So it's so confusing. And her, Ebony K. Williams too, she has been like suffering, like getting a man. Although she's beautiful, she's very successful, intelligent, all of that, but bro, it's not working. You gotta change a little bit, man. Oh, what she said about the 50-50.
Who made more than $200 million during his NBA career, but you too are also a multimillionaire. What do you think?
Right. So even if I were a millionaire, I'm gonna just be straight up. I'm not giving a man his change. Okay. Under no circumstances am I giving a man money. If it's payday and they ask me to pass out the paychecks, somebody else is gonna have to give the men theirs because under no circumstances am I giving a man money. And that's just where I stand on that.
Well, I think you know how I feel about it. And yet, clearly, right? I think for me, a lot of us, I think this is generational, right? I think let's set some foundational points. I think this is generational. I know I was raised with a single black mother that said exactly what you just said, Monique. We don't supplement men in this house, period. And at that point, when we're going to be going, Monique, are you splitting the bills? I'm going to make it personal. Are you going to split the bills 50-50, almost like a roommate situation? Well, at that point, Monique, I might as well be married to you and share a household with you. So that's my perspective. But I think this younger generation, I think they do feel differently. I think that they do tend to feel more egalitarian. And again, I think, and Dwayne Wade is younger. We have to remember there's an age gap between Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. So I think that these younger men have a very difficult time with these traditional notions of them being head of household and that translating to them taking care of the bills. 50-50, almost like a roommate situation.
I think I just have more responsibilities.
I mean, the thing was, Dwayne never had that problem. That was Gabrielle Union was blocking her blessings. So, yeah, Bonnie K. Williams sometimes she's a little like cuckoo about. Anyhow, man, that's all I have to say about this topic. Y'all let me know what you guys think. Other than that, catch you next time. Peace and family. I'm out.